Welcome back to the 3 Point Show. It's your host, Michael 3P. Do make sure you like and subscribe before we get into this. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also make sure you hit that bell button so you get to know when the latest video comes out. I'm trying to do this on a day-to-day basis. It's very soon, but I need more subscribers so I can keep that going. So do make sure you subscribe. Now, the first thing we have to do is we have to talk about obviously what's happened yesterday. Jamie Vardy has hit the big milestone of 101 goals in the Premier League, which has led me to do this video. It's time we start putting respect on Jamie Vardy. I'm talking about serious respect because he doesn't play for a big team. I think most fans say, yeah, he's good and yeah, he's a good striker, and that's it. But no, he's the truth. If we talk about his Big Six record, he scored against everyone. He's a bags man. He's in elite company. You know, deeper. Only 28 other players, yeah, are in the 100-goal club. And looking at the names of Shearers, the Guerreros, the Henrys of the world, you know, the elite, absolute elite Drogbas. You know what I mean? I've got to give him ratings. But let's just go into it now. Yeah, we're talking about. When you talk about Jamie Vardy, we're talking about a player that wasn't playing professional football 10 years ago. He was not playing professional football. He didn't come from the academies of Man United, Chelsea. Yeah, he didn't come West Ham even. He didn't even come from a top team, if that makes sense. He was, and then for him to do this, get 100 goals in 6 years, it's just ridiculous. Let's deep it. He made his Premier League debut age 27. Yeah. In his first season in the league, yeah, he got 5 goals. But since then, it's been, 13, 20, 18, 21. Bruv, you gotta say, yo, yeah, this guy is, that's him. He's the truth, let's be honest now. And the main reason why I give him a lot of ratings, more than I would give the average player, and I don't give this excuse to everybody else. Obviously, you know, in his first season, he scored 5 goals in, I think, 31 games. But you look at who he's playing with, and everyone knows I don't use this excuse, but look at who he's playing with. He played with Andy King, who was his number 10. The season he won the league was Okazaki. Bruv, let's deep it. He's not like Kane, Aguero, the Henrys of the world, or all these other men that I've played with. Hazard, Ozil, Prime Ozil, Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, Gerrard, you know what I mean? Bruv, this guy got 100. Yeah, Mahrez is good. James Maddison is good. And Mahrez is probably the only elite, world-class playmaker that he played with at that time. But you look at it, most of his career, he's played with Jeff Slupp, flinging in the ball into the box. You got Mark Albright that only knows the back post. Looking at Okazaki. The service just ain't good enough. But for Ayoze Perez, but you're looking at someone that's back to 100 goals. You genuinely have got to rate it. I mean, he got 101 goals in 206 appearances in the Prem. Only Harry Kane and Shearer, and only Harry Kane and Aguero are the only obviously 2 active players that have accomplished it quicker. You know what I mean? He's up there with. You know what's funny? Because obviously he doesn't play Champions League football, obviously mainly because of his team. He doesn't play Champions football as frequent as the rest, but he's up there. If you look at just his stats, he's up there. Even if you look at the eye test, look, he's not going to wow you and beat 6 7 man. But his throwback football, he can hold. He's not the tallest. He's not 6'4", 6'5", but he can hold the line. He can go in behind, which is a lost art nowadays. He's got pace. You know what I mean? He can finish it. He's hot and cold with Jamie Vardy. If it's bagging for him, you already know he's going to score 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row. I know he has the record for consecutive goals. I think he took that off Ruud van Nistelrooy. How many goals is it? 13, I believe it is. Yeah, 13 goals consecutively. I mean, you've got to respect it. So, as I was saying, yeah, because he doesn't play Champions League football and his international career, obviously, when you debut into Premier League football late and you're not touted as one of the youngsters coming up, you're going to start international football late. And obviously, he quit his international football to prolong his Premier League career, his football career. Obviously, he wasn't going to get games time in front of Kane. but we don't see him as that. We just see Jamie Vardy, the guy up in Leicester. That's all right. But if you really deep it, if you really break it down, this guy is really up there. He's really up there with the best of them. Overall, it's been 12. He's the 12th quickest to get to 100 goals in the league. He's got there faster in the fastest time than Lukaku, Drogba, who else? And Rooney. See what I'm saying? Like I can go fast and say if he was playing with an elite level playmaker for a large majority of his career, I think he might have even broke it even sooner, because we've seen Aubameyang score 50 goals in 79 appearances, I believe it is. So it's not impossible, if that makes sense. If he was playing, and Aubameyang does not really play with the best of players in midfield, but he's still playing with a better cast around him than what Jamie Vardy does. But I don't know. I just feel like it's time that we don't just say Jamie Vardy, the man that got 100 goals. But Jamie Vardy, he's the real deal, man. He's the truth. But let me know what you guys think. In fact, where would you rank him in terms of Premier League strikers? I don't think there's too many better than him. I don't know. I don't know where to rank him. There's only, off the top of my head, there's only a few strikers I would say, just in terms of putting the ball in the back of the net, are better than him. But you guys let me know in the comments. Do make sure you like and subscribe. 3 Point Show, we're out.